Hey guys, Sheriff here. Welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Today we're going to be talking about Forsaken, and this is going to be mostly on the Dreaming City. Well, what we know from now is the Dreaming City is a gorgeous, vibrant world that will act as your endgame hub in Destiny 2 Forsaken. Its colorful skies, spacious caves, and palatial interiors give the impression it was a sort of utopian homeland at some point. But that's not what it is now. As you spend time exploring the Dreaming City, you will quickly discover that it has a literal dark side, the Ascendant Realm. This otherworldly plane of existence is host to the gods of the Hive, hold allegiance to, as well as the scorned Baron Hierarchs. The Mindbender. This world is oppressively dark. The easiest way to navigate its follow a string of bright lights that will guide you through the few isolated pieces of terra firma around you. Your adventures in Ascendant Realm will be among the most challenging and Forsaken, but the rewards will prove worth the trek. Now, this is like saying Forsaken is there's a lot to do in Forsaken. I think there's going to be a lot to do in the Dreaming City, and another thing is that the Dreaming City, supposedly what I've heard, I don't know if I got this wrong, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard like if you play and you keep playing, the world will change around you in the Dreaming City, which I think is a really cool idea because it gives you more things to happen, like more ways to look at things, more ways to play, and all that kind of stuff. But let's finish up with this. But before you can test yourself in the Ascendant Realm, you must gain the ability to enter it. As well, you defeat enemies, complete public events in the Dreaming City, or test yourself in the Blind Well. Enemies will occasionally drop a new kind of consumable item. This item is your key to entering the Ascendant Realm. When you use this item, you will be able to see many of the secrets that link the Dreaming City and the Ascendant Realm. You'll only be able to use this ability for a limited time. However, you have a good group and your visits and your wits about you before you start hunting. The first secret observant players will notice are platforms randomly floating around the Dreaming City. These platforms are only visible and solid to who's consume the new item. They will appear in specific spots in the Dreaming City, but their exact locations will vary from week to week. See, that's what I'm talking about, how it will change out. And when you find one platform, you'll usually find few more. They're also previously thin. Think of a stone tablet turned on its side, which means following the trail of platforms to reap the reward. At the end will require some light platforming skills. But the reward at the end of short platforming challenges will help you progress in the Dreaming City, and platforms can lead to several chests. That's really cool because you can, practice and practice and practice and you get rewards for it. Each containing a random assortment of tokens used to access the Blind Well, legendary gear, and possibly more. You want a gear gained from these chests won't be the strongest in the game, but it should work as a stopgap that will help you during the early days. Bounties you pick up from Petrovenge, the Dreaming City faction vendor, which I think, it's awesome that they're bringing her back. I always wondered if they were going to bring her back. But she will often take your locations where these platforms might emerge. In fact, the first platform we found was right behind her. So what they're saying is that once you find her, there will be one right next to her, right behind her, and you'll be able to do that. Another thing on the bounties may also hint at another secret. These platforms can lead to portals to the Ascendant Realm. Only one of these portals will be open per week. Okay, so that means you guys gotta be there quick or else you're gonna miss out, which, I don't know if that's cool or not. I think they should have, keep it there permanently, but I don't know. If it changes, it changes. That's pretty cool, I guess, but it's whatever. But only these portals will be open per week. So you'll have to think critically about the hints you are given to find them in time. Some of these portals are obscurely hidden, while others may jump out at you and immediately. And while jumping up to the platforms necessary to those enter the portals may prove difficulty, that's just the start of a journey. Inside these portals are ascended challenges, short, self-contained dungeons that will test your puzzling solving skills as much as your aim. While you're not the intricate as anything you might find in the raid, these challenges won't hold your hand, which means it's up to you to figure them out on your own. I think that's really cool because now it's not showing you, you have to figure it out by yourself, which is actually a pretty good feature there. I kind of like that. You're also treading on, you're also treading on thin ice. If you die while inside the Ascendant Challenge, you're kicked back out of the Dreaming City, which means having the platform your way back up to the entrance. And since the new consumable item is a time limited and caps out at 5 in your inventory, you're running on a generous but limited timer. The actual puzzle challenge can vary. Most require a mix of combat powers, platforming skills, and critical thinking. One of the challenges we played had us climbing to the top of the area using a series of tiny floating islands infected by the darkness. So the Taken are going to be in this area, so you might want to watch out. At this time, you want to focus on remembering when giant teleporting behemoths will appear so you're not knocked out into the ether by them. Remember the platform section of the King's Fall raid? That's not too far off. And while you complete the Ascendant challenges on your own, you'll probably want to bring your fire team with you, as the enemies inside will prove challenging, so that means they're probably going to be more difficult than we are already expecting they probably will be. You might also want to bring extra brain power. These challenges are lengthy, and most for your first time through you'll need to be observant about how to complete, therefore running out of elixirs. We were able to finish one in about 10 minutes, but harder challenges may take longer. So that means that when the guys over at Game Informer, they played it, they said it took them pretty long, and I bet you money those guys are pretty smart. So I think most of us are gonna have trouble on that one. But the reward, a piece of powerful loot which will provide you with a late game power bump outside of the weekly milestones, most of which will shift into our 4-day cycle when Forsaken launches. This, along with several hidden chests, should give you both casual and predicted players new goals to chase every week. One's off the beaten path, and what should make the Dreaming City a location worth exploring. Okay guys, well that is all the info that we have today. I really liked this because it explains that there's going to be a lot of puzzle solving in this game for Forsaken later on down the road when it comes out in September. I think this is going to be very nice because it's going to give players more time to think about how to do things, how to react to things, and it's going to give us more of a playing time to be able to actually think of where we're going. Thank you guys very much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do not forget to turn on the post notification button because YouTube has been acting up lately. Sorry for not uploading. Actually, guys, recently I've been having some issues around the house and, just some personal issues. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I will come back to you guys with another video when there's more information, and I'll see you guys later.